So, you drive stick? First off, respect. You're part of an elite club of drivers who actually drive the car. But here's the thing. Just because you know how to work a clutch doesn't mean you're doing it right. In fact, there are some things manual drivers do, even experienced ones, that are quietly destroying their gearbox, clutch, and wallet. Today, we're going through 10 things you should never do in a manual car. Some of these are common, some are painful, and a few, well, if you're doing them, it's time for a driving intervention. 1. Resting your hand on the gear stick. Let's start with a classic. Resting your hand on the gear stick while driving. I get it, it feels cool, you feel like Vin Diesel in Fast and Furious. But in reality, you're putting unnecessary pressure on the selector fork inside the transmission. Over time? That leads to wear. Bad wear. Expensive wear. Instead, keep your hand on the wheel. It's safer and your transmission will thank you. 2. Riding the clutch. You're stopped at a light. Foot on the clutch. Just waiting. And waiting. And you're slowly cooking your clutch like a steak left on the grill for way too long. Always shift into neutral when you're standing still. Holding the clutch down continuously just shortens its lifespan, and trust me, replacing a clutch is not cheap. 3. Launching like it's a drag race. Every once in a while, someone gets the bright idea to floor it from a standstill, revving to the moon before dropping the clutch. And yeah, it's fun. For a second. Then you're left with a burning smell and a clutch that wants to retire early. If you really want to launch hard, learn proper technique. But save the drag racing for the track. 4. Using the clutch to hold yourself on a hill. Ah yes, the hill hold technique that's slowly melting clutches worldwide. Holding your car on a hill using the clutch instead of the brake is a great way to say goodbye to your clutch prematurely. Use the handbrake. That's what it's there for. Modern cars even have hill hold assist, but if you're driving an older one, get comfy with the handbrake. Your transmission will love you. 5. Shifting without fully engaging the clutch. Trying to save time by shifting quickly before the clutch is fully pressed? Congrats! You just bought yourself a ticket to gear grinding town. Always push the clutch all the way in before shifting. It's not a race, and the half second you save isn't worth the cost of a new transmission. 6. Downshifting to slow down instead of braking. Downshifting can be fun. It sounds cool, it makes you feel like you're in a rally car. But doing it all the time to slow down wears out your clutch and transmission when brakes would do the job better, and cheaper. Use the brakes for what they're designed for. Save your downshifts for engine braking on long descents, not every red light. 7. Lugging the engine. Driving at low RPM in a high gear, making your engine sound like it's struggling to breathe. That's called lugging. It's not just unpleasant, it's hard on your engine. If your car shudders or feels like it's begging for help, downshift. It's better for power delivery and your motor's health. 8. Resting your foot on the clutch pedal. This one's sneaky. You think your foot is just lightly resting, but that small pressure can partially engage the clutch, causing wear without you realizing it. Keep your foot off the pedal unless you're shifting. Otherwise, it's like making your clutch do push-ups all day long. 9. Shifting at the wrong RPM. Some drivers love to rev it to redline every shift. Others shift at 1,500 RPM and wonder why their car feels like it's dragging a piano. Find the sweet spot. Most cars like being shifted around 2,500 to 3,000 RPM in normal driving. It gives you good power, smoothness, and efficiency. 10. Ignoring noises. Strange clunks? Grinding? A shifter that feels like stirring gravel? Those are not signs of a healthy transmission. Manual cars give feedback. If something feels off, don't ignore it. The earlier you catch a problem, the cheaper it usually is to fix. Outro. So, are you guilty of any of these? Don't worry, you're not alone. We've all made a few mistakes in manual cars. But now you know better, and your clutch, gearbox, and wallet will all be better off for it. If this video helped you out, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more car-savvy tips, and drop a comment. What is the worst manual driving habit you've ever seen, or done yourself? No judgment here. Thanks for watching, and until next time, drive smart, shift smooth, and give that gearbox the love it deserves.